You're watching Dr. Amir Sankofa Kwele live. Make sure you stay tuned, hit that like button, and subscribe. It's going down.
Hey, I am Dr. Ask, and I'm, of course, here at my wonderful healing spot in my home, which is here at my desk. Probably want to set my camera up better, right? That's what I want to do. Anyway, so today is definitely a great day. Let me take some of this to get some of my business off of here. I thought about that. I said, well, let me get some of my business off of here because I know some of y'all is nuts on these YouTube streets. Anyway, let me pick my stuff up. Should have had that over there anyway. So greetings. How you doing? Peace, Chakra King. All right. So anyway, let me go over here today. So a couple of things. I took some notes or whatever, some things I've been thinking about. Of course, this is just here on the YouTube street, so I'm not getting ready. And I just wanted to share some information, some useful information. Right. I wanted to share some useful information that I thought about today. Just because I was asked a question. Someone came to my website today and said, Dr. Mira, I would like to ask you a question. Is that okay? I'm like, sure. So I asked the question and I said I would do a video for them. I told them, better yet, instead of me typing all this out for you, I would be happy to do you a dang on video. And here I am. Get your shirts. I survived a narcissist. Get your shirts. And I have other shirts, of course, on my website. Go to it's linked below, www.ask314life.com. Please go to that ASAP. Okay, so this, of course, I've entitled this video to, what the heck I've entitled to is how to get away from a job, how to run the hell away from a job, how to get away, how to do I keep dropping stuff here. How to get away from a job, how to get away from craziness, right? Because a lot of times on these jobs, and of course I've shared this with you all before, I've had other discussions today that I'm so burnt out and I don't want to talk about a particular energy because I wanted to talk about this because I was asked this question. So, and I was asked a couple more questions, so I'm probably only going to do a quick answer of this particular question, and then I'll go from there, and then I will go to another question, which I will do another separate video for that. However, I was asked this question of how to get out of a job. So the first thing I wrote down here is open your dang on mouth. Open your freaking mouth. You want to get out this job. It sucks. You know that you hate working for people. If you like me, I hate working for people. I hate being on the punch clock because what it does, especially if I'm in training course where I think the job is dumb, or I don't like the way they're teaching it, or it's just, I find myself looking right out here this window because I'm always seated by the window and I find myself looking out the window and looking and thinking about, and I always have like a notebook like so, and I always have like a notebook like this and I'll begin to start writing down things about what I really want to do about my freaking future, And I start writing that stuff down and getting into that energy of doing that. So I find myself wanting to secure that, what I got to pay, what new outfit I want to get, what I want to design, and that kind of thing. Anyway, so I said, open up your mouth. How do you open your mouth? You talk to your friends, you talk to family members, you talk to associates, you talk to anybody that you come in contact with. And what do they call that? How you doing? Observing stuff, networking. That's what they call it. So you're going to network. You're going to network. You're going to talk to people. You're going to get to know people. You're going to say, hey, it's me. In my case, I'm Dr. Mira. You know, how do I get clients? That's what I do. I network with people. I post my information out there. I go to different people's pages. I will go to different rooms, and I'll network my business, my products and different things that I have. Even on this video, I'm advertising for my stuff. I am totally advertising for my stuff. I am advertising for my stuff. Okay? I'm advertising for the things that I am selling. You know, just some of the things that I'm selling. This is not all my stuff, products. But you see what I'm saying? I'm networking with you all. I'm advertising, right? So the next thing, and then, you know, because a lot of things are now social media because of the corona, and that's the way things are turning into now. So this might be our new normal. So I'm doing a lot of advertisements online. When I go to my healing center, if I happen to go to a store, if I go to like CVS or something, I might have to go get a money order for a bill, right? So I would advertise and give my business card, you know, networking. That's a form of networking, okay? But in your particular case, if you're trying to get out of a job, whatever type of job you're trying to get out of it, whatever you're trying to do, that's what you're going to do. Network, get to know people. Okay, the second thing is, I said, find a business. Let me say it again. Find a business to invest in that will make you get money, that will help you to get money, that will make you money. Or you're going to start your own business. You're going to become an entrepreneur while you're still working, because you don't want to quit a job. I was always taught when I was younger, never quit a job for another job until you have that secured, because otherwise you will be without a job, out income, and sitting your little butt smelling like couch. Now, do you want to smell like couch? Because I don't like people. I don't want nobody coming in my house smelling like couch, okay? You don't want that, right? You don't want to smell like couch. All right. So number 3, dos. So you're going to take a class or pick up a trade, some type of a trade, or you're going to get certified in something, or you may get certified in the field that you're in. Maybe sometimes, like for example, you might be on one of these jobs where you may be changing oil. So you kind of find yourself interested in the dynamics of a car. Guess what you should do? Take a certification to become maybe a mechanic. Maybe figure out a way that you can open up your own, you know, changing oil business or something like that. Also, you may want to get certified. That's what I was saying. And you also may want to create another field, go to another field, go to another department and get certified in that particular department. Figure out how to do that department, because again, more money, you know, move to a different department. That's another way to get out of that particular job that you're in. And that is going to go back to number 1, where you're going to actually network with the freaking people, because you want to be cool with certain bosses. You want to be cool with certain managers, because it'll be an easy transition, because they know, hey, you get along with people. Hey, you a talker. Hey, you a team player. Hey, you cool. So I wouldn't mind having her or him to work in my department if you're trying to move into another department, right? Number 4. Create your own ideal job, or create your own lane. Okay. Create your own lane. How important is creating your own lane? Think about, and this is another thing. I don't know if y'all saw this, but I watched Wendy Williams. I watched certain parts of it. I really didn't watch all of it, but I watched enough of Wendy Williams biop. And it was pretty cool, the parts I saw. But one of the key things that I learned in what she was talking about was that she basically was saying how she was like, you know, they had the Inquirer, they had all these gossip magazines, but And they had other people who like Extra and all these other people that did gossip. However, they didn't do it the way she did it, and she covered a different area, like the hip hop area. She did with the black celebrities, and not many people really did that. You know what I mean? Unless she was like Whitney Houston, like the real popular ones, the real ones that had the big bucks. And so she created her own lane. She wasn't a really good radio host. I mean, she really didn't do good, like, DJing and the music and all that. So she created her own lane, and that's what you guys have to do. Create your own freaking lane. Okay. And number five. What you're gonna do is budget yourself. The reason why you're gonna budget yourself, so I have a twofold answer to this. You're gonna budget yourself because what you want to do is you want to draw people to you. You want to draw money to you, and in case, because a lot of times, because when you're on these jobs, your energy sometimes, like for me, you can tell when I don't like a job. I was just like, oh, you know what I mean? You'll start doing certain things to self-sabotage yourself. And because you're doing certain things that may self-sabotage yourself, what you would like to do is start putting yourself on a budget. So maybe you don't need to be buying McDonald's coffee all the time, which this is not McDonald's coffee, by the way. This is my coffee from here. But you don't want to be buying your own you don't want to be buying stuff, getting brand new shoes and all these different things that you get, right? Because what you're going to turn around and do is because you might need to save money for a business, for another business, or you may need to save money to take a certification class, or you might be getting fired because everybody knows that you don't like that job. You know what I mean? Because they can feel the energy that you're not really invested into that job, that your energy says it all, right? And so if you're able to invest, or you may have to leave really quick. You know what I mean? Something may come up and you might have to really leave really quick. You might go for another job, and another job might be like, hey, I'll hire you, but there's a waiting period of 2 weeks. You got the job for sure, but there's a waiting period for 2 weeks, and we need you out that job for 2 weeks. So you will have that budget, so you will have that money saving, so you won't have to go without, so you'll be able to pay your bills, your rent and stuff, your mortgage and all the good stuff, your electric bill. Also, you want to budget yourself, because I was kind of implying that you could invest back into yourself. Also, you want to pay off your debt. So that's another way of budgeting. So you can start paying off your credit card bills, paying down all your bills that you need to pay down. Like you might have an electric bill that's like $300. And what you want to do is, as opposed to you just paying off the as needed, which the disconnection amount or the minimum, y'all know what I'm talking about, the minimum amount, you might want to pay extra. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about the electric bill for a little while. Like I do my gas bill. I do my gas bill like that. We'll pay like $300 something. Gas bill ain't that much, so we can focus on other bills. So we don't have to keep having that every freaking month. The same with our car insurance. We always pay our car insurance like we do it in intervals. We pay it up to 6 months, and then we pay it up to another 6 months. And if we got real extra, we feeling gracious, then we may pay it up to like 10 months. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll just have to worry about that 2 months, and then we'll turn around, pay that up to 6 months or whatever. So let's see. Is that all I said? The last one is something that my mother always told me. My mother who raised me. My mother who raised me always told me just like this. She says, excuses are only good for those that make them. And a lot of times we always make excuses for being unhappy. We always make excuses for being miserable, but we never have, playing it safe. And sometimes we play it safe way too long. And although we may be comfortable with this job, but we're not fulfilled. We're miserable with this job. We hate going to this job. We hate the people at the job. We hate the energy of the job. We hate even walking into the freaking building. Almost every freaking job I've had, I've felt like that, And and I always said to myself, even in my business, I don't ever want to feel like walking into a building that I feel a certain type of way. And even though when I walk inside of my building, I'm like, of my healing center, I'm like, you know, I love, once I get into my healing center and I open my door of my very own healing center, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I still feel good. I still feel that energy. I still feel revived. So I know that I'm in a place to be, but I still am not so comfortable where I'm not possibly thinking about upgrading, because I've already upgraded. This is the third time in my business that I have upgraded. Well, I've upgraded so far 2 times, and now I'm getting ready to upgrade in a little while. Once I feel it, once the opportunity come up, I'm just going to kind of throw my energy out there and feel where the opportunities may come up, and then I'm going to upgrade in that fashion. I'm already upgrading in the sense of designing new products, putting new products out there. Yes, I upgrade all the time in that area. We're not talking about that area. I'm talking about building wise. I'm talking about getting my own building eventually. That's something I'm going to do eventually. That's something I really would like to work on doing, is upgrading my business. Okay. Upgrading my healing center, you know. So that's pretty much all I have. I didn't really want to talk long, but I just wanted to answer that person's question. So I'm probably going to come back and do another video on another topic. Hey, real talk. I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to jump on here and do another. How you doing? Don't need no man tell me I do. What I'm going to do is I'm getting ready to log off. I'm going to jump back on, and I'm going to answer another question. I'm trying to make these videos short. When I do videos, unless I'm doing a movie review, if I do small videos, then I can get more people's attention span, because a lot of times people's attention span is not all that. And I just kind of want to do a quick one, jump in, jump the hell off like hot potato. But anyway, well, I mean, it's just a quick one. I'm getting ready to go back. I'm getting ready to come back anyway in a second, but I'm going to pick another topic. It's not going to be on the same thing, but it's really quick. I promise you can go back and look at this really quick. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and log off of here, and I'm going to do a blog in regards to adoption. I would like to talk about adoption. Okay. So anyway, namaste. Appreciate y'all. Come back. I'm getting ready to literally do it. I'm getting ready to make it and come right back. So come right back with me. All right. Namaste.
You're watching Dr. Amir Sankofa Kweli live. Make sure you stay tuned, hit that like button, and subscribe. It's going down.
Death is a multi-billion-dollar industry. The cemeteries are full of people who've passed from a preventative illness. With the correct approach, you not only extend your chances of preserving your life, but you will improve the quality of your life with the natural approach. The earth provides energy healing herbs for the benefit of mankind.
Hello, I'm Amira Sankofa Kweli here at As Life Coaching Ministries. We're located at 1921 West Broadway. We've been in the healing business for over 20 years. To order my products, go to www.as314life.com. I'm available 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Namaste.